Okay. Good morning, students. Uh, so, students, do you know what are we supposed to do today? Do you remember the story that we read halfway through last week and didn't complete?
Yes,
Who
sir.
can who can remember? Danchika. So you remember the story Bad Blood, Vampire? Who remembers that?
Sir, can you repeat that?
Okay. ഒരു വാമ്പയറിന്റെ ഒരു സ്റ്റോറി ഒരു ബാഡ് ബ്ലഡിന്റെ ഒരു സ്റ്റോറി വായിച്ചമോ ഇല്ലയോ അരവാസിയിലെ വായിച്ചപ്പോട്ട് വിട്ടിട്ടാം
Yes, sir.
അത് 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 കണ്ടിന്യൂ பண்ணுவோம் இன்னைக்கு தொடர்ந்து வாசிப்போம் கீர்த்திகா
Okay, sir. How many times had he stood on a corner like this?
Okay,
How many?
so who are they talking about? When they say he, who are they talking about? Princhika, do you know who the author is talking about? He?
Sir, I cannot hear, sir.
Okay, ஆரை பற்றி he என்று சொல்லக்கல ஆரை பற்றி சொல்றார் இந்த story.
Oven, sir.
அவன் but ஆரை பற்றி ஆரோ முன்னுக்கு மென்ஷன் பண்ண
David, sir. David.
Not David. Strange man. The strange man who was observing them. He's the one who is watching them from a corner. And how many victims means இத்தனை பேரை அப்படி பார்த்து கடைசியாவே சாடிச்சிருக்கிறார் அந்த ஆள் அது அந்த விக்டிமெண்டா என்ன அவற்ற அவர் சாகடிச்சது அல்லது அவர் மாற்றப்பட்டது அதுதான் அந்த victims. So when the story says he, here it's about the strange man in the restaurant. He followed them home and watching from a corner. Okay, continue please. தொடர்ந்து வாசிங்கோ.
Okay. How many victims
watched?
Had he watched?
No. Okay. Remember I said WATCHED, that E is almost like silent. So you say watched. Okay, continue please.
Many corners, many victims, his play lips formed.
Again, and the E is silent, is not pronounced. Formed. A thin smile.
A thin smile. He moved.
Moved. E is silent. Yes. Moved.
He moved
out of the shadow
to the door and pressed the
pressed. E is silent. Press
the buttons for every flat the vampire.
Okay, hold on. When you say every flat and there's a full stop, you break momentarily before you start the next sentence. So you say he pressed the buttons for every flat. Then you say the vampire. Okay, please continue.
Vampire was always pleased.
Pleased. E is silent.
Please when people live in flats.
Lived in flats.
In flats. Sooner or later, someone always let you in silly humans.
No, in full stop. So you have to briefly pause and then silly humans. അതിലൊരു exclamation mark இருக்கு. Exclamation mark என்ன ஒரு silly humans என்று ஒரு ஆச்சரியப்படுறார். இந்த humans ஒரு silly. அப்ப அந்த strange man is not exactly a human being. சரியோ?
Okay.
They thought
you were someone pizza delivery. It was
period. So you had to stop there.
Delivery. It was a kind of invitation. And that was all he needed to enter at home.
Enter a home, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He climbed.
No, climbed.
He climbed.
B is silent, E is silent. Climbed.
He climbed the stairs to the 3rd floor and walked down. He did make a sound. He could hear the young couple language. Couple language.
No, couple.
And talking.
No, couple laughing and talking.
Language and talking. He put his ear against the door. He could hear what they were saying and he was happy. Young laugh made the sweetest bolt.
Blood.
It was so bold.
Blood.
It was so
blood.
Bold.
Blood and Rattam.
Okay, Rattam. Oh, Rattam.
Yeah, remember we said this vampire, it sucks the blood out of its victims and that's how it kills them. Okay. It
was so full of life and energy. I feel as if I'm in a film. She was saying.
Okay, who is that she was saying? Who is the she?
She was saying more like a dream. He replied.
Okay, one more. Who is that she?
She.
ஆரப்பட்டி அந்த she and the கதை சொல்லுது. She is Emma. There are how many people in the story? Emma, David, and the vampire. Strange man. Okay. More like a dream, he replied. So that is David.
Yes, a dream. How lucky we are. Guys, who I will be dreaming about tonight.
Guess who will be dreaming about tonight. Who I will be dreaming about tonight. He said.
Who? Her hair smells of rose. She like an angel. Their dream was about to become night Mare.
A nightmare. Nightmare and என்ன? ஒரு பயங்கர கனவு கேள்விப்படையில பயங்கர கனவுன்னு சொல்லுவீங்க. Okay. The listening vampire thought.
The listening vampire thought.
Okay, continue பண்ணுங்க.
Suddenly he opened the door and shut the snowing his sharp teeth.
Okay, the vampire ஒரு இது என்னன்னா இந்த கேனாயின் டூத்ன்றதுக்கு தெரியுமில்ல, இந்த நாய்கள்ல பல்லு இருக்க மாதிரி எங்களுக்கும் 2 பல்லு ஒவ்வொரு கலைக்கும் ஒரு வலது பக்கம் இடது பக்கம் ஒரு பல்லு சாடியா நீண்டு இருக்கு மெட்டல் பார்க்க. அதை சொல்றது கேனாயின் டீத். கேனாயின் டூத் கேனாயின் டீத் ரெண்டா. அந்த பல்லு அத இந்த வேம்பயருக்கு இன்னும் ப்ராமினண்டா இருக்கும். வலும் ஷார்ப்பா ப்ராமினண்டா இருக்கும். கூரிய ஷார்ப்பான பல்லு அதை காட்டினார். Okay, the couple screamed.
The couple screamed and then helped each other in tripod.
Terrified. In terrified silence.
In terrified silence, the
vampire could smell and taste their fear.
This was how he liked it. Fear also moved the blood.
Sweeter. இப்ப நார்மலா இதெல்லாம் வேம்பயர்ன்றபடியத்தான் அப்படி அதை அவர் யோசிக்கிறார். விக்டிம்ஸ்ல ஃபியர் வந்தோடனே அந்த பிளட் ஸ்வீட்டரா வருதாம் அவருக்கு, அந்த வேம்பயருக்கு. சரியோ, வேம்பயர் இஸ் ஒரு blood sucking person. Okay, there is my wallet. Okay, who is saying that? David. Why is he saying there is my wallet on the table? Because he thought the intruder was a thief. He wanted to steal things from them. Okay, there, take it, said David.
Take it.
Anything you want.
Take anything you want. I will take anything I want.
The
vampire replied.
Fine.
No, fine.
We can't stop you. I promise. David, promise. David
cried.
You can't stop me.
You won't stop me. I promise. Replied the vampire.
The light sound
Shone on the sharp teeth.
The sun on the sharp teeth. A third bit.
Terrible thought.
Terrible.
Thought. And then terrible ennam came to David and Emma at the same time.
At the Emma, same
at
side.
The same time.
At the same time. Look at his teeth. Is he
is she, and the sentence is not finished. What does it mean? So she is suggesting, because in the terrible teeth, sharp teeth, people have read vampire. So the other person says, vampire.
A
Which
vampire.
one?
Which one?
The vampire
Which
hissed.
one?
The vampire hissed. A vampire and which one hissed? It can be only one. So vampire is ஒரு சத்தம் போட்டு சொல்றார், which one? ரெண்டு பேர் இருக்கணும், ரெண்டு பேர்ல ஆறு தான் அந்த பிளட் சக் பண்ணி எடுக்க போறத அவர் சொல்றார். He is going to take only one, but he is thinking aloud. பெருசா சத்தம் போட்டு யோசிக்கிறார். Which one, Emma or David? The couple's eyes were big and afraid. Wasinger.
Their most on the
Open in horror.
open in horror. They
Horror.
help each other.
Others'
Others.
hands.
Others' hand, and their stomach fill
Stomach and stomach and stomach.
வயிறு
Stomach.
வயிறு.
Stomach. Stomach. And the
Stomach.
CH is pronounced as K. Stomach.
filled
Filled.
which fair all their gifts to can sleep and feel young again.
பாருங்க already tonight continued the vampire.
Continue the vampire. I have true.
I have drunk
I have drunk from 3 more than
no, I have drunk from 3. So what does that mean? I have drunk from 3. 10 மூன்று பேர்கிட்ட இருந்து ரத்தம் குடிச்சிருக்கிறேன். One more.
Then I can sleep and feel young again.
The vampire சொல்றார். Okay. The vampire moved towards them.
The vampire moved towards them instant.
No, if it is moved towards them, there's a period. So you have to pause a little bit. Then start. Instinct. Made. Instinct and ஒரு உள்ளுணர்வு அவர் ஒரு யோசிச்சு வடிவா இருந்தாம ஒரு தன் பாட்டுல வர்ற ஒரு உணர்வுல David step in front of the vampire.
Made David step in front of Emma to
protect her. Yes.
Emma gratefully
held on to his back.
The vampire was not in a hurry. He had plenty of time. Who should he attack? asked himself, which one? Thank you, Emma, said Queen
quietly
quietly in David's ear, for what you are doing for me. Of course, my love, I am here to protect you. He felt proud as
proud
as he
proud and
as he said
proud and ஒரு பெருமை தான் எமாவை ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்ணக்கூடியதா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லி டேவிட் ஒரு பெருமிதம் அடைஞ்சார். He felt proud as he said the words. What words did he say? I'm here to protect you. That's what David said. Of course, my love, I'm here to protect you. That's what David said. So he felt proud as he said those words. Okay, please continue.
He could fight this vampire. All he needed was a piece of wood or something to push through the heart. He looked around for something. You're so brave to offer yourself, continued Emma. Sorry, asked David. What are you talking about? Oh, said Emma, I just thought that with your love for me and everything. David and the vampire looked at each other. Now listen, Emma. There is no doubt. What's that?
That B is silent. There is no doubt.
There is no doubt about my love for you. Really, she replied. She didn't believe him. But you can't expect me to just give him my life. I wasn't saying you should, she said. It's just one of your
options. One of your options. Options and முடிவில்லை. ஒரு இதை செய்யலாம் அல்ல அதை செய்யலாம் அல்லது இன்னொன்றை செய்யலாம்ல என்ன ஒவ்வொரு மாற்று வழியல் தனியா ஒரு வழியில மாத்திரம் போத்தல. இது ஒரு வழி, வேற வழியும் இருக்குது. That's all.
I wasn't saying you should, she said. So she said, well, think of another one. He shouted. He shouted, why don't you offer yourself to him to save me? The
atmosphere, remember I told you from the beginning that the English, the letters are not pronounced like the way we pronounce it in Tamil. The O is not O in this case. It's pronounced like almost like A. Atmosphere. This is why I say you should look it up in the dictionary and get the pronunciation as well. The atmosphere, and again syllable stress. In here, the at is pronounced more than the rest of the syllables. The atmosphere in the room had certainly turned ugly.
The vampire was not pleased that the fair and love were now silly, selfish arguments. Emma was
Arguments and விவாதங்கள் ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒருதர் நீ எனக்காக இந்த உயிரை கொடுப்பியா நான் கொடுக்கவா அதெல்லாம் எமாவும் டேவிட் காய்ச்சி கொண்டிருக்கிறோம் எல்லாம் அதை பற்றித்தான் இந்த வேம்பயர் சொல்ற இதெல்லாம் சுயநலம் கூடிய செல்ஃபிஷ் என்ன சுயநலம் கூடிய விவாதங்கள்.
Emma was very angry. I hope you are joking. Let's see.
You are joking and you are joking and
comedy பண்றது சிரிக்க வைக்கிறது.
I hope and நான் நம்புறேன் நீ பாடி வர்றேன். You are not serious. Okay, let's see. Okay.
How strong your love is. What a horrible man.
What a horrible man. Okay.
Horrible man. What about the woman?
What a horrible man. What about the woman I was planning to marry? Okay. Offering
me to a vampire like a bone.
To a dog.
You said my hair smells of rose. She cried.
Cried.
All right. Relax.
When you say it, you have to say it like that. All right. Relax. David was little embarrassed. What is embarrassed? What is embarrassed? What is embarrassed?
I don't know, sir.
ஒரு கூச்சப்பட்டார் ஒரு வெக்கப்பட்டார் to be having to say this argument in front of a stranger. ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரேஞ்சருக்கு முன்னால இப்படி தன்னுடைய ஒரு காதலிக்கு இப்படி சொல்ல வேண்டி இருக்கேன்னு சொல்லி கொஞ்சம் கூச்சப்பட்டார் வெக்கப்பட்டார் அதை சொல்றது embarrassed.
Oh, okay, sir. To be having this argument in front of a stranger. I'm an angel. You said she cried on shooting.
Okay, she cried on shouting.
She cried on shouting. Must drink. Shouted the vampire angrily as he came even closer. He went.
Even closer.
He came even closer. He went to.
He wanted to make a quick kill and then ஒரு கெதியா சாகடிக்கக்கூடியதா இருக்கும் என்ற எண்ணத்தோட கிட்ட வந்தார்.
Then he could get away from these terrible people as soon as possible.
Okay. In vampire soldiers with terrible people and because they were fighting with each other. Our vampire വിക്ടിം ആവാറുണ്ട്. டேவிடா எமாவாண்டு ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒருத்தர் காதலிக்கிறேன்னு சொல்லினும், ஆனால் அந்த அந்த பெரிய டேஞ்சர் வந்த உடனே நான் உனக்காக இந்த சீவியத்தை கொடுப்பேன் எல்லாம் ஒரு உண்மை கதை இல்லாம போயிட்டது.
Okay, sir.
His eyes opened.
His eyes opened wider and wider, and his teeth were bared, which
yeah.
Her David pointed at his foot.
Future wife.
Future wife.
Future wife and வருங்கால மனைவியை காட்டி டேவிட் சொல்றார் அந்த வேம்பயருக்கு, இவதான் புடியண்டு. ஓகே, him அவன் எப்படி என்று ஸ்கிரீம் பண்றா, எமா இன் ஆங்கர், கோவத்துல. ப்ளீஸ், him. ஓகே, கண்டினியூ பண்ணுங்க.
Him, a church man. Emma in
screamed Emma in anger.
Emma in anger. Please, him. The vampire approached David. She is younger, sweeter. Said David. A vampire
turned to Emma.
He's bigger. There is more
of him. There apostrophe s means is an abbreviation of there is abbreviated to there apostrophe s. There is more of him.
There is more of him. More of him. She pointed at David.
Suddenly.
The vampire fell toward a tree.
Tired and
களைப்பு.
No, tired and களைப்பு. Yes. Yeah, continue, please.
He had been killing more for many centuries.
Centuries and then century ஒரு செஞ்சுரியோட 100 அப்ப many centuries, பல நூற்றாண்டுகளா கொண்டு வந்திருக்கிறார். Okay, listening to them was depressing. What is depressing?
I don't know, sir.
ஒரு ஏமாற்றமாயில்ல, ஒரு என்கரேஜ்மெண்டா இல்ல, ஒரு ஏக்கமான ஒரு ஏமாற்றமான இந்த கதைகள் அவ்வளவு ஒரு நல்ல கதைகள் இல்லை. How could he feel good by drinking the blood of either of these disgusting creatures? What is disgusting? ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு creatures இல்ல creatures என்ன ஒரு பிராணியல் ஒரு இதெல்லாம் தான் creatures சொல்றது. அப்ப அவருக்கு இந்த 2 பேரிலும் அவ்வளவு ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு ஒரு ஏமாற்றம் வந்துட்டது. அவன் இந்த பிளட குடிக்கிறதுனால ஒரு என்ன மாதிரி how can I feel good about it? Okay, he looked down at their terrified faces and shouted, "Bad blood." What does he say? Avela Padre, it's a bad blood. Because vampire என்ற எண்ணம் என்ன இந்த ரெண்டு ஹியூமன்ஸ் ஒரு ஆளை பிடிச்சு ரத்தத்தை குடிச்சால் அவர் செத்துருவார். சரியா? ஓகே, மிச்சத்தை வாசிங்க.
And with that he disappeared into the night air and left Emma and David
alone together
as they had promised from the rest of their lives. Sorry, right?
No, that's about the story of it. That's the end of the story. Rest of their life. So the vampire, even the Nia Nana and the Satlam Botatele, and the vampire got tired of them. He felt disgusted by these creatures and didn't want. He thought it's a bad blood, not a good blood to drink. So he left them and vanished into the thin air. So David and Emma were left behind. They were not attacked by the vampire. Did they plan to cheat the vampire like this? No, they simply, and when the danger was imminent and immediate they were each for himself or herself. So the love and the affection and I'm here to protect you, all of them was said when he or she thought the danger was not significant, but when it was serious, each one was for himself or herself. Neither of them wanted to die. That ended up in their fighting with each other. When the vampire watched them fighting, what did he say? He said, "Bad blood," and didn't want to drink their blood. He left. So they were saved. Did they plan this is how they are going to escape from the vampire? No. They were naturally looking after their own interest and ended up saving both's life. Okay. There are many words in here in this story. First of all, pronunciation is one thing. Syllable stress is a second, and also the meaning of the words. Some of them are long words, and how to pronounce them, especially when the word comes with ed at the end. That's a past tense of some verb. Many of you are trying to pronounce the D, but that's not pronounced. So if you had looked it up in the dictionary, you would have known that E is not pronounced. But when you write it, you have to write the D, but not when you pronounce it. Also, the syllable stress. Some syllables, if a word has more than one syllable, one of them is pronounced or stressed more than the other one. So this is very, very important. And how do you find out which one is pronounced? You either listen to good speakers or good television, good radio. That's how you pick up. After doing that one for some time, you get a feel for the pattern of pronunciation. But until then, it's a hard work, because English is not like Tamil. Tamil, we pronounce flat. No stressing of words, no silent words, no like vowels have 4 or 5 different pronunciation. A can be A or A or different pronunciations. Like that, A, E, I, O, U, 5 letters have about 20 different pronunciations. So how do you find out which pronunciation each of the letter, the vowels in each one of them is? Like, for example, Touched is not touched, is touched. OU is touch, a sound. So you have to learn to use the dictionary, learn to look up the dictionary. So would you look up the words and difficult words, find out their pronunciation and the meaning for the next class? So pronunciation, syllable stress and meaning. കരുത്തുകൾ, ഉച്ചരിപ്പുകൾ, മറ്റത് സിലബിൾ സ്ട്രെസ് എല്ലാം மூன்றும் தெரிஞ்சு வரணும். சில எழுத்துக்கள் உச்சரிக்கிறதே இல்லை, ஆனா எழுத வேணும். எம்பாரஸ்ட் எம்பாரசட் என்று சொல்ற இல்லை. எம்பாரசட் என்று எழுதினாலும் உச்சரிப்பு எம்பாரஸ்ட், அது எம்பாரஸ்ட். ஸோ அந்த உச்சரிப்பு சில சிலபிள் ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணணும். சரியா? ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், next Sunday, that is 23rd of April, கிளாஸ் இல்லை. அப்ப அடுத்த கிளாஸ் வந்து 30th, 30ஆம் தேதி, ஏப்ரல் 30ஆம் தேதி தான் அடுத்த கிளாஸ். அப்ப 2 கிழமை இருக்கு உங்களுக்கு, போதிய அளவு டைம். ஆனா போதிய அளவு டைம் என்றா மறந்து போய் விட்டுட்டு இருக்காம இது எடுத்து ஒவ்வொரு சொல்லா என்னென்ன ப்ரொனவுன்ஸ் பண்றது, என்ன கருத்துகள், அதெல்லாம் படிச்சு கொண்டு வாங்கோ. ஸோ 30ஆம் தேதி மீட் பண்ணுவோம். சரியா? ஓகே.
Bye. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.